everybody killers, which means they were willing to kill anybody and everybody who disrespected them or stood in their way.
18 alleged gang members arrested and tied to 31 separate incidents on Long Island.
Authorities say a dangerous and violent gang has been busted on Long Island. Prosecutors unsealing a 59-count indictment against 8 members and associates of the Crips in Hempstead. They are charged with racketeering and conspiracy to commit murder and multiple assaults and firearms offenses.
A major gang takedown on Long Island. Law enforcement making more than 100 arrests in a matter of just 2 weeks.
New right now, the news at 10, a suspected Bloods gang member from Hempstead is headed to prison.
We talking a whole lot of gang shit. Talk that talk.
Yo, what's happening, people? It's your boy Tuck. My man Reese out of town right now on a trip with the family. So who better to stand in for this topic, especially for this topic, than Hempstead's own street certified, family man certified, gangsta and a gentleman, T Black.
What's up? What's up?
So now, as far as what we dealing with the gang shit, it was a time where, you got one class of what we consider gangsters versus what they consider gangsters now. You know what I mean? You got the trends of what we consider just gang shit that was respectable compared to what they doing now, which a lot of people find is not respectable. You know what I mean? So somebody that been there, from the beginning and been around for way longer than most of these people that's doing it.
I want to say from the beginning, but
yeah,
long enough.
Yeah, long enough. Yeah, that's the better way to put it. First, let's start from the beginning. Why do you think gang shit took off the way it did all along that?
Because it was dudes, there was a lot of dudes that they had the family aspect, but they didn't have the family aspect.
Okay.
So when you running with your bros, like back in the day, like how you see the meme where they say you can find all the kids where all the bikes was at.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
When showing all of them kids that was on them bikes, whichever one got in trouble or whichever one did whatever they did, if we ain't had nobody really telling you, or you just loved your friends that much, you did what they did, not even on no following, because you might have did what they did and did it better than them.
Okay. It just made your own mark with you. Yeah. So you think like basically the absence of the family shit, because that was my whole take on it too. Like a lot of people feel like, oh, because there's this many kids in the family or this many people, that shit don't mean that it's a family feeling. Like, you know what I mean?
Facts.
So
like some people get the brother feeling from their friends.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a whole fact right there. So you think that it fucked the neighborhoods up? Because I know like it was dudes that hung with each other that don't once this shit hit. Like a lot of people, a lot of neighborhoods that was cool with each other don't fuck with each other once this shit hit.
Yeah, this shit, but it took on a life of its own because it joined the territorial beef that was already going on in these neighborhoods.
Gotcha.
Like if Hempstead, for example, like if you was from Parkside, the desert, the hills, anywhere from once you cross 7-Eleven on South Franklin going south, we all was one. It was just the hills.
So when the blood shit hit, it just unified.
When the blood shit hit, just damn it, everybody like you got your crip niggas from the hills. But majorities that did was in the gang, they end up either turned blood or fucked with the homies. Was cool and adapted the lifestyle, even though they never got jumped in.
Alright. Now I know, like for me, going through Hempstead back in the day, like niggas who know me, they know what it was and they know what it is, Because I feel like even when you inactive, you still gotta be active based on where you at and who you see. That's the only fucked up shit with, growing up and becoming grown. Because certain shit.
I'm glad that I'm at the stage where I'm at right now because those that are blessed to still be living, that was part of my generation of the war. We could all see each other right now, and it's all love because we respect each other's contributions to our side of the movement.
Okay. But you don't think that that's just based on who it is? Because I know, like, right now, being real with you, a lot of us, fell back. Like you said, we've been through the war. So niggas who really was active, they don't spend 20 and 30 and 40 years being active, like, because that shit takes a toll on you. You know what I'm saying? You getting hurt, you hurting niggas. It's a two-way street with this shit. But I say all that to say, like, there's certain situations where no matter how mature you are, if certain people in a certain area, it's up.
Yeah, but for the most part, to keep it on the eye, for the most part, my people who I would consider that issue with,
Okay.
is really not too much on the other side. Those is more my people.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's not too many Crip niggas that I can see right now and it's lit.
Yeah.
Because we've been through the ringer already.
And that's another fucked up shit with this gang shit. A lot of people don't know, and I always say that before it's all said and done, most of your enemies be your own. Like so much jealousy and all type of other shit be inbred within the set.
The fallouts be in-house for so long that they come out. You know what I'm saying?
Now what would you say is the difference between like the structure of gangs back then and now? Because for me, the way I look at it, nobody is in control. Like,
see, now what it is some of these big homies who are placed in power now are there because of they probably been down with that set for this long, and they finally getting they just do how they felt it should be run.
okay,
When they was a soldier for this long,
okay,
so they felt like the game, the set didn't get its just due when y'all had it. I'm gonna take it to the next level, or it'd be like it's no communication. Like we cherished our history. We knew what blood stood for. We knew what Crip stood for. You know who Raymond Washington is and Tookie Williams is. I know who Puddin is. I know who T. Rogers is. I know who OG Mac is. You know what I'm saying? I went to SI funeral. I met Deadeye. You know what I'm saying? I met Dick Wolf. Met Lacey. I mean, not Lacey. Pee Wee Parton. No, yeah, he was Lacey. I met Lacey.
okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I cherish those. This ever don't care. They're gonna knock you off that box. Oh, that's such and such.
Yeah.
Here with my movement, first opportunity presents itself to rise up and shine against them. They gonna rise up and shine.
So it's less loyalty now.
Yes. No, it's not even less loyalty. It's more loyal to each other than the set. No,
Okay, I know what you're saying. You got cliques within the clique.
Yes.
Like you got the set, but then you got subsets.
Or it's more loyal to the set and not the nation or the gang. Some niggas is just loyal to their hood. They can't tell you nothing about blood, nothing about Crip. But they can tell you their whole They can tell you their whole set history.
Yeah. I know with the Crip shit, like niggas know, like I was everywhere. So for Crip niggas, you bump into neighborhoods. They was known for that. They let you know neighbors owe no favors, nigga. Like so, you know what I'm saying? I'm really but like you said, a lot of niggas get caught up more into that than for the gang. Like we understand in that aspect, you neighborhood cool, you know, but when you behind that wall or you in certain situations, yeah, that's a fact. Because everybody needs each other. Like even with this GDK shit, the way I look at it,
that shit took a world of its own.
Bro, that's rap shit.
I don't really say that too much unless I'm bothering my family members just to get under their skin, like in a joking manner. Other than that, in public I don't say it and I don't move like that because that's not what I am.
Not only that, it can get you killed. Like this rap shit, trying to do and repeat what these rap niggas is saying, that shit will really get you killed.
Yeah, like I can't even. That's why I really can't even. Like back in the day, I used to scream Crip killer and all that shit. I don't even say that no more.
Yeah, I was the same way. But you learn through this shit. I got blood niggas.
I'm not a Crip killer because.
No, but I just learned mutual respect.
I got some Crip niggas that I really, really, genuinely love.
And that'll do something for you faster than some of the homies. And vice versa.
And I don't even have to tell them to do it. They just did it because they heard something happen to me. To Black got involved with something?
It needed to be done. That's it.
And a nigga will say, I sent that person to do that. And I didn't have no common knowledge of it.
Now when the young kids get involved in this shit, we'll say the younger ones, because it ain't even about age, it's mentality with this shit. So when these younger niggas get involved in this shit, Do you think less of them would get involved if they was told the whole story? Like, yeah, you about to join the gang, you got 60 niggas running with you, but you also got 150 niggas running against you. Like, you know what I'm saying?
See, my thing is with the gang shit nowadays, you can tell who's gonna be like. I've been doing this shit for so long. Like, I don't bring niggas, so I ain't turning niggas white blood no more.
Nah.
I ain't like, and I told her like, I ain't a gang banger. I'm a gang member. Like, I serve my time and I'm on my way out. Like, that shit. Gang banging is a young man's sport.
Yeah, that's a fact. It's a fact. You need energy for that.
Yeah.
24/7 energy.
Yes. Any given time energy that it can go left.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I don't have that energy because I walk around with my kids. I walk around with my mom. I walk around with my girl. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We at that age.
I can't be on that.
Yeah. So what do you, like a person like you, people know who the fuck you are. Same with me. Like, that's why, like, you know, I couldn't never go places and say I'm not who I am. My name was already there before I got there. So,
Can't deny it.
encountering that on a daily basis. Like, even right now, I know you still, you know, in the mix. Certain situations in your life, you still got to handle. You still got to be around people. Certain things go.
Yeah,
so, where do
to,
you find the balance?
I try to limit that now to my selective circle because I'm at the age I can't really afford to get wrapped up in nobody's gang indictment with my criminal background.
Yeah.
My convictions. That 5 years that for my minimal activity because me being non-trained, they don't got me on the phones talking to nobody, telling nobody to do nothing. Me just being non-trained. That 5 years that I'm gonna get for that is gonna turn me into a career criminal.
Yeah. And it work like that because it seems like now niggas is giving them up.
I can't afford that.
Yeah, nah, not at all.
So now, like, I'm kind of more conscious of people, places, and things. But I didn't erase it all the way, and I half foot in and half foot out, and I gotta pay the piper.
Yeah. Everybody gotta pay dues. You know that.
You know what I'm saying? When you play halfway in and halfway out, the outcome is halfway in and halfway out.
Yeah. Huh? Now, I know I've been to the feds. And there, everything is, you know, respectful. You blood, them your homies. You crip, them your homies. If something got to go down, it's politics, we talk. Most of the shit is worked out. I never been upstate. Now, I heard the gang shit behind the wall is totally different.
But the biggest gang, you may have guessed it, the most feared, the most dominant, the one with the most control, is the correctional officers. The boys in blue.
New York State Penitentiary, it used to be if you was Crip, you had to do your bid in the box. Every time you came out, if you was going to acknowledge it, you got a scar on your face, and you went back to the box. Along the way, the ones that didn't fold, that stood up, it became common now to walk inside a penitentiary and this is the Bloods, but inside the Bloods, we are so segregated now, so it's going to be this nation, that nation, separated with their own separate counts. All right. In the feds, how y'all get gang like this nigga, listen. If this the Grapes, this the Neighbors. If this nigga, this the Crips.
Yeah, that's it.
And we know, this the Crip car. No, nigga, we know it's 100 Crips in this car. We know it's 100 Bloods in this car. In certain spots in New York State Pen, you not gonna know how many apes is over there, like the security, like you're gonna know how many people is in your nation.
Okay.
Because it's so segregated. It's then there's certain spots where everything Fruitown where Bloods is on one call.
Yeah, got you.
You know what I'm saying? It depends on who's in charge of that spot, who's running that spot at that time.
Okay. Now I know when I was in the feds, it was a situation. We ain't gotta go into detail. I don't talk gang shit. It ain't my gang. But it was a situation with the Max. So I saw, that shit got real crazy for the Max at a certain point. So
And from what I'm hearing throughout the whole situation, from what I'm hearing, they stood tall. But they did go through a lot.
Yeah,
they've been through a lot. I haven't been in jail in a couple years. So from what I'm hearing, they went through a lot. But from what I'm seeing, they still alive and kicking. So it's like, to me, on the outside looking in, they must have a couple niggas or whoever stood tall must have stood through the fire.
Okay, gotcha. Now, being still in the same places, not so much, where you grew up, but it's the hood.
Yeah.
So, you got your boys, you raise your boys to be men, because, we shield them from shit like that. So, how do you do that? Because I'm going to be honest, when I ride through, even where I'm from, like I tell people all the time, it's going to always be Langdon, Bully, Park Avenue. That's just what it is. So even now riding through there, see the little niggas in front of the store, I see the action. So passing through TA, it's still all murder, one dog. Everybody still, they trying to get to their base gang infested. Right. So how do you keep tunnel vision to know I was this person, but I need y'all to be this?
I can't. I try, first of all, my oldest one, TJ, he gonna ask some questions, and he won't want to know. And then from the questions he asks, his little brother gonna pingo for those.
Gotcha.
So, and I'm active in their life, so I can't lie to them. Even if I can't talk to them at the moment, I tell them, like, oh, y'all get old enough, we can talk about it.
Gotcha.
Like, but other than that, I try to keep it raw with them. Like, raw.
You have to.
Like, when I call my case, I call my charger, and I finally talk to my kids. I talk to my kids. My son, like, my oldest son, his first question was, you gotta go to jail for drugs, but everybody on terror sell drugs.
Yeah. So why you gotta know?
Yeah. I'm telling him that he got caught. I knew it wasn't right. I know I wasn't supposed to be doing this. This is what greed gets you.
Yeah.
Like,
and it's dope you break it down like that, though, because, like, with this gang shit, right? Like, right there, you teaching your son.
Yeah.
He got a choice. Like, you see what daddy did, I'm explaining to you the consequences of it. I feel like with gang shit, they don't do that. They don't say, all right, we gonna jump you in, but then it's 100 niggas 2 blocks over.
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, bro. I can't tell you the last time I heard about a nigga getting jumped in. They don't jump in.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody getting jumped in no more.
Yo, bro, let me tell you something, right? And this is how, like with me, a little nigga in the family, you know what I'm saying, wanted to do this shit. And this is real shit. So, and this is years ago. So when the time came and he found out, like, I gotta get jumped in, or I ain't with it no more. So I saw it fading, you know what I mean, back then. Now, the big homies is self-proclaimed. Anybody got staying no more, ain't nobody in the books, ain't nobody West Side connected. Even if you got these renegade niggas who, I'ma do it my way. Like, niggas is still not putting in nothing. Niggas might get a bag, now I'm the big homie. Nigga might let off a few shots, hit a nigga in the leg by mistake. Now I'm the big homie. I got the set. Like, so.
But this is my thing. Like, this is where I made my transition, and where the big homie is more so what you could give back.
That's a fact.
So this is when I started, like, this was a part of my coaching process. It's a part of me, how I transition, how I react with my kids, how all of that, like how I react with other people's kids, how I talk to the kids when I'm at the park. Even if I'm not an active coach on the sidelines, if I see a kid doing a drill wrong, I'm gonna correct it.
That's a fact. As you should, though.
Because I also feel like it's right in my karma.
Yeah, and it's dope you said that, because, like, niggas know, with this Crip shit, that was about community. So, like, right now, I really do that. Feed the town. You know what I'm saying? I do the little turkey drive, and I get help from a few
that shit dope as hell. And I want to say shout out to my bro Keto, man.
Yeah, that's
congratulations, man.
Yeah, definitely.
It shows that with proper investigation, the justice system can work in our favor.
Yeah, and we got to hold each other accountable. Yes. This man being done wrong, so the hood stood for him. So, you got to let people know we see.
Started within.
That's a fact.
And if we could get him set a fraction of that, come on, bro. They doing all kind of building, all kind of shit. Him said that we don't got no part of.
Yeah. But then they wonder why
The
kids is wilding.
Bro, the mayor can walk past us right now, and people won't know that he's the mayor.
Wow. He's not even embracing people to let him know he's the mayor.
If it's a event,
okay, when it benefits him,
where he has to be,
okay,
like if it ain't he not just coming to see what's going on in his neighborhood, something have to go on for him to come. He's not just pulling up.
That's terrible. Cause we had a gang initiative meeting out here, like me and Ridge, a few years ago, and that shit went nowhere because of the same guy. And I felt like that. Like we had a conversation with a certain, politician from out here because it looked good, it sound good.
Helped him with his election.
That's it. But then when you got the kids out here that's running them GED, you just want to lock them up.
You don't got nothing for them.
Yeah, nothing. There's nothing waiting for them out here but shit like that.
Like, you ain't giving them the shit we had. Listen, we had shit. We just chose our route. They don't have nothing.
Yeah.
Only thing to give them, only thing to satisfy them is put a tablet in their hand.
Yeah. And the fucking part about that, social media feeding them bullshit.
Once you put the tablet in their hand, they enter into a whole nother world.
That's a fact that you know nothing about.
Yeah, until you go through that tablet search engine.
And the fucked up part about it, babies is raising babies now. So the average parent nowadays ain't even going through the tablet.
Yo, bro, man.
They like, man, whatever. Long as this little nigga leave me alone.
This is why it hurt me to have to take care of my business, because I made it my duty to be an active father in my life, not just be a dad or father. Like I just made it my duty because of my upbringing. Like they don't gotta get out of my shadows. Nothing. I'm not none of that. Like you ain't gotta worry about having to get out of dad's shadow.
Yeah, I ain't exposed you to it. So
like
it's a fact.
Like that's what it is. And everybody that do know me, they know, like, when I'm with my kids, I'm a whole different person.
That's a fact.
Like, ain't really no time for too much of nothing. Like,
to me, I get that a lot, and I love it. Niggas be like, "Oh, I didn't even know that was your son."
Yeah,
I love that.
Respectful.
Bro. You know what I'm saying?
Like, this your son. He mad respectful. That make my day nowadays.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because I know I wasn't respectful. Dead ass. You know what I'm saying?
I was bad disrespectful to them older ladies in the hood. So when they would try to tell me shit, I'm telling them they got my mother. Like, nah, it don't work like that.
Yeah.
It really does take a village to raise children.
That's a fact. It's a fact.
And I'm a firm believer of that.
Yeah, that's a fact.
That's why I only expose my kids to people that's gonna be in their lifelong. If you just here for a hiatus, or you just here, like, not a hiatus, pardon. If you just here just to pop in and out,
yeah, it ain't for you.
Nah, yeah. You can't meet my kids. My kids too precious for that. Like, my kids deserve the world, lifelong friendships, everything. If you just here part time, you ain't even gonna meet them no time.
Now let me ask you some shit that's, go a little deeper into the conversation. With all the losses that you took and with all the losses that you caused, which one you think affects you the most? Because most people will say, oh, the pain. But a lot of people forget that what you do to people too, sometimes that shit is mental too.
I think that's what keep me grounded. I can't break, because the average nigga who been around as much as death I've been around, as far as losing my friends, like, I ain't no killer. But I took a lot of losses. Like, and that shit hurt my soul. Like that, but that's what keep me going too, because I want to live the life that my brothers is not here to live.
Yeah.
I know I keep like I know they still be having looking down saying, yo, you do, but I know they still be mad like, damn, you gotta go through this shit again.
Yeah.
But I know they like, yo, when they see me with my kids or they see me doing some ill shit, they like, yo, yeah, I knew you had it in you. Like, I always think that. I always go for that. Like, it's just that.
Do you think you deal with survivor's remorse sometimes? Like you feel
A
like
lot of times. I went through like, when my brother died, Blizzy died, like, I wasn't even there. But I got blamed for his death. And I went into a depression state. Like, I ain't want to hustle. I ain't want to do nothing, nigga. I was going clubbing to all the fire clubs in the spot around all the flyest niggas in the world. All my friends buying hundreds of bottles, having bottle wars. And I don't got no money in my pocket. Yeah. Cause I can't shake the funk, my own funk. So I didn't answer the phone call for him that night, so I answer every call now.
you feel like it might be that goal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's deep.
That's how I caught the gun charge 2017. I ain't had no beef. I ain't had no beef out here. I don't got no beef. I could walk every block of Hempstead successfully with no beef. I'm one of the few niggas that can walk every block of Hempstead.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I got love and I give love.
You think it changed you?
Yeah. I cherish my friendship. I cherish those that I let in my circle more. And I pray and hope that they don't put me in the situations where I gotta perform because I got kids.
But you don't think being in that environment, you might have to perform any day?
Not really. Not if you don't put yourself in those situations.
Okay, that's how you move.
Yeah.
And now, let me ask along the lines of, like with your homeboy shit, because I know with me, I still pass through certain blocks where certain people died and all that. Like,
I go through
it's a constant reminder.
In my face. In my face.
Mm-hmm.
Right in my face. I got one of my bros' moms who don't even talk to me because some people was pissing in her ear. Like, she raised me. Yeah. She'll see me right now and walk right past me. Like, I ain't nothing. I can't even introduce her to my kids. I can't even talk to her. I can't even like have her part of my kids' life, how she was a part of my life.
So you don't feel shit like that keep you one foot in, one foot out?
Yeah, it do, but it don't, because I'm at the point now where I can't continue to let that, let how these other people perceive me hold me down.
Okay.
I did that shit for too long. I cared about what niggas said. I cared about the name I made for too long.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's dope. Like, should get to a point where it don't matter.
My kids can't eat. So my kids can't eat that.
Yeah. Not to mention, what else can I prove?
What the fuck I gotta do out here?
Yeah.
Catch 50 to life?
Yeah. And even then, you ain't gonna be a real nigga.
No, even the dumb as hell. Dumb as hell.
That's a fact.
Watching your kids do mail.
Yeah, that's
shit dumb as fuck, bro.
Now, do you think this gang should ever stop?
No.
Nah.
Too much. At least I can say in my town, only way for it to stop is for niggas not even to deal with each other. But I feel like social media prevents that, because once you post something, a nigga could perceive it however he wanted, so he can be like, yo, this nigga subbing me. And you just quoting us, you just made your shit quote from a song.
Yeah. But because the nigga already feels some type of way.
Yeah, he done made an imaginary beef in his head now. Mm-hmm. You don't even know you gotta watch it back for him. And you don't gotta know he's on zero tolerance with you.
Yeah. And you don't even know it.
Yeah.
Do you think music helps that? Because I know now every nigga this drill shit.
No, music don't help it. My name is songs.
Okay.
Right. Got niggas who make songs about me. Niggas is sub me in songs. I like that shit don't. If I was a rapper, then Yeah, I could feed into it.
Okay.
I ain't no rapper like.
But you don't feel like you made a song about me, and then I bump into you. You just like you think it's rap beef. Like I'm not a rap nigga, so
like I haven't bumped into him.
okay.
But you know, hopefully this is grown enough to when the niggas do bump into each other, because at one point in time it was a history there.
Okay.
But you know, I ain't really looking forward to none of that shit. I could care that. I ain't losing no sleep over it. Like I feel like I'm doing better without niggas in my life.
Okay. Now, it's a point where, like, I say it's a focus point. Or the point where, like, a nigga had enough. Like, all right. Not to say, you soft or nothing, because that shit, we know what it is. But where you was like, all right, I gotta do something different. Where you feel like, or what transpired in your life when you was like, you know what? Like, that's it. For me, it was my son. Because I ain't gonna lie, when I had my oldest daughter, I was, still running. Then I had my second daughter, calm me down a little bit. But my son, it was just about like, even to this day, just now, my son is fucking 15 years old. They just start calling him Tuck. He knew nothing about Tuck, none of that, because he go to the school I used to go to. So he transferred over into, you Tuck son, so now he's Tuck. But I say that to say, like, for me, that was it. I gotta chill, because this little nigga grow up to do the shit I do in a world that ain't built like it was built when I was in it. They gonna fix him. And that's what they doing. All these young niggas 30, give them 30, give them 40, give them 30, give them 40. That's what they doing. We ain't gotta worry about these young niggas. So, for you out here, your man's dying, y'all putting in work, because niggas know your name. So, for me to sit here and act like, you wasn't active, that shit would not do you service. Just because you a man now don't mean you wasn't a monster before. So, at your monster stage, what was it that was like, all right, I got to transition from this?
See, that's where the 1 foot, the 1 foot in, 1 foot out shit came in effect at.
Mm-hmm.
Because all I did was put the gun down and picked up more drugs.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't active in this way.
Yeah, I'm still active.
But I'm active in this way. Instead of me, like, I'm just really, really starting to have an awakening now, more so anything, because a nigga gonna be 40 in a couple years. I turned 36 this summer. I'm getting the same results I'm getting at 36 that I was getting at 18.
Okay.
Prison. Nah, something gotta change. No matter how much growth I show in between, it's one constant factor. Prison.
I was in and out of prison for 20 years before I found him. When I was released the last time, the guard says, "You'll be back. We'll have a bed waiting for you." And I say, "No, I won't come back." But deep down inside of me, I pray that I won't spend all my life caged and chained up.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
So you just taking different routes.
Like every time.
I know what you're saying.
Like that's how that shit felt. So I was like, alright. Until like I'm gonna tell you, within really like the last couple months is the first time I ever, when jail just been on the horizons for real, like my first time ever really tell like, man, nah, man, I think I might be really done with this street shit, man. Like every which way I went in this street shit, I still ended with the same result.
You feel like you burned it out? Like there's nothing left? Like,
it's not that if I burnt it up, I would be rich. I didn't burn up nothing.
Okay, I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I really didn't benefit nothing but a name.
Mm-hmm.
My kids can't eat that shit.
Yeah, that's a fact. That'd be the hardest part right there for a man when you realize that. But that's what it was for me too, the name. Like that shit meant nothing. All that shit, all that work, all that pain, all the niggas I buried, all the niggas who I helped put in situations, whatever, like that shit is fucked up because it's exactly what you said. That shit is a man. That shit benefits nothing at all. So it's like I really respect you for saying that because a lot of niggas won't. That's why you got niggas at 40 and 50, bro. Real shit. Still out here riding around, gangbanging and looking for the set and all that.
I ain't gonna front. I'm gonna keep it like I ain't gonna say I'm gonna always be on some night. Like but I love that shit. Like
no, don't get it twisted. You are who you are. You will forever be that. That's just what it is.
Like not to take my mother took care of business. Like my mother did everything she could. She took care of business. But the game gave me my home away from home.
Okay.
So I ain't gonna say I'll turn my back on them, but cause I won't. But I can't be involved in what y'all got going on because it ain't beneficial to what I got going on.
Okay. Alright.
Like I don't really I don't really too much really be wanting to know too much of nothing going on. Like I ain't really claiming no status, nothing. Like nigga could tell. Like I told niggas, I was telling a joke the other day. Niggas, young boys was talking. They referred to me as the old head Billy nigga from Parkside. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nigga ain't call me T. Nigga ain't call me T Black. Nigga say yo the old head Billy nigga from Parkside. Like. Yeah. Like you gotta stay out there. If you ain't all in, ready for this young nigga sport, that young you gotta stay out their way, man.
But I also tell young niggas a sleeping lion still alive.
True.
You know what I'm saying? I do believe in that. Cause I'm all the way out the way. But if you force me to play, understand we gonna play for keeps.
Yeah.
I got too much. I can't do a bid. I can't lead a family. I can't jump in the box right now because my kids depending on me. So if we gonna play, and that's the hardest part with, the grown man balance shit.
Yeah, like majority of the situations I've been in the last couple years, I'm man enough to say like I wasn't even supposed to be there. Like I wasn't even supposed to be in that environment around, and even if I was in that environment, I wasn't supposed to be around them niggas because of everything I already been through.
Okay. So you should have already fell back.
I should have already seen that shit 5 moves ago.
I got you. Now with everything that's been done, everything you've been through, all the ups, downs, everything. If it was one thing you could change, what would you change?
How long it took me to wake up? Because now I'm cheating my kids.
Damn. That's deep right there. A lot of niggas wouldn't even relate that to that. That's dope. Do you think you have enough time though?
Hell yeah.
Okay. Alright. Because that's a difference factor.
Nah, my kids don't understand like who their father is, who their father are. They know who their father is. They don't care no one take my place.
Okay. And that's dope. Because a lot of niggas with this gang shit really ain't fathers. And I hate to say that, because a lot of niggas is my mans. I love them. They peoples, but they really get caught up with this gang shit and they really don't be fathers. They really be caught up. So I do, I respect you for the shit you saying, because that's dope. And as far as your situation, because, just to put it out there, your plan is to just be better. Like use this as a stepping stone to just come home with a whole different plan and just be better.
It's over. Like my whole plan now from here on out is like to fully invest in my kids, like proper training, proper programs, proper school, proper everything to get them to where they gotta be, and I need to do, and I'm gonna do that the safest route possible. And you gotta be here to do that.
Yeah, you definitely do. I like to say your presence is more important than presence.
Yeah,
a lot of niggas, use that money.
The money's all cool if they only know you for the money.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying?
Now it's only right to end it a certain way, I feel. If you was to say anything to the niggas who banging, niggas who thinking about banging, you know, niggas who already in it thinking about getting out of it, all of that. Like, you had just one message for this gang shit, period. Just, what would your overall, after everything you've been through, what would your overall message at this point in your life be, as far as this gang shit go?
Well, shit, it's cool to be yourself. Like, whether you join a gang or not, if you go to school before you join the gang, keep going to school. Like, if that's what you want to do, like, it's alright to be yourself.
Yeah, yeah.
Because too many times we get caught up in perception and how people perceive us.
That's a fact.
Like, and that could become a slippery slope.
Yeah.
Like,
and once you slipping, it's over.
Yeah, it's over. Because you think this person's perception is of you, and that person don't even perceive you as that.
Yeah.
And all it took was words. Yo, what's up? All it took was conversation.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a fact. Yo, I appreciate you for sitting down with me. Once again, you know, shout out to Reese, he doing the family thing. Shout out to T Black, man. Y'all know him. I ain't really, you know, the intro. I did the intro just for the people that don't know him, but 99% of y'all know who the fuck this is. Just like y'all know who I am, man.
T Black, man. Parkside nigga, man. I'm from Hempstead, though, man.
Yeah, it's a fact. Y'all know I'm talking, man. Talk that talk. Thank y'all for fucking with us, man. Peace.